it's like 6:30 in the morning and there's like literally nothing to do because I drank coffee, so I can't go back to sleep. I'm really not tired, but it's too freaking dark outside to do anything at 6:30 in the morning. Like, it's pure darkness up here. So I'm gonna take a shower. Now I'm not taking a shower outside anymore because it's getting cool outside because winter is coming. And that breeze that comes up the mountain and over by the camper, oh my god, it's a little nipply. So me and Paul have came up with a better inside way to shower. So right now, this is our pot we use to like heat our water up. So I've got about like 1.5 gallons in here, and that's what we've been like averaging to shower, is about 1 gallon to 1.5 gallons. I did a little extra because I think I'm gonna clean the kids up. So I've got my water boiling, and then if we come in here, okay, so here's our, I just put this up this morning. Paul hasn't been using the shower curtain. I put it up because it makes quite a mess. Like when you go to like pour the water down, it runs off like your elbows and stuff. Okay, so we have this tote, which is like our tub, and I put this up to keep the water from pouring out that way. And we have a towel, which you really can't see. There's this purple towel down here I have in the front to catch the water in the front so it doesn't soak the wood underneath, because this bathroom's not finished. Okay, so this right up here, it's like a 2.5 gallon I don't know, water pitcher, whatever you call it. It's got a spout on it. That's what we're putting water in, and then you like just turn it on and the water kind of trickles out, and that's what you use for a shower. It works. I mean, you get yourself wet and then you stop it and you lather up real fast, and then you turn on and you rinse, and you get rinsed, you can just let it pour. I mean, and just enjoy that. It's really not as bad as you may think. I mean, once you do it, we've been doing it for a week now, it's amazing. So we kind of are tweaking it as we go. Now once we get our cabin, of course, we'll have like an actual shower cutout, and then we'll make like a system kind of like this, where we have to heat the water up and fill up like a container, and then it'll pour down on us like a shower. Just, it won't be like pressurized with, you know, water being pumped. So this is what we're doing for now. This is our little shower room, bathroom. I have my toilet right here. And actually for the toilet, so this gets a little stinky. This is a portable camping toilet. I'll move the towel. I won't open it, but there it is. We purchased it at Walmart for like 20 bucks, and it gets a little stinky after a while. Now we try to go like 2, maybe 3 days without putting a new bag in, because right up here's the bags. There's only 6 in a box, and they're kind of expensive. So until we build our composting toilet, we have this portable one. Now, like I said, it was getting stinky, even if it was just urine in it. After like a day, urine gets really like stagnant and just real real nasty. It reminds me of the nursing home. Just, yeah. So we did some research, and we even asked our neighbors, and they said like the best thing to cover like the smell is like cedar chips. Basically like animal bedding, like what you would use to like put in like a horse stall or like rabbit cage, whatever. So I filled this container up with some cedar chips, and the cedar smells really good. It reminds me of when I had rabbits. So after we do our business, we just sprinkle a little bit in there, and like right now I don't smell anything. There's no pee or poop smell in here. And this is, well, I think I changed this bag yesterday because it was pretty full. So I don't smell anything, and I'm not lying to you. It really masks the smell of both urine and poop. So that's what we're doing for our toilet right now. Okay, don't mind my mess over here. This is from dinner last night. I literally did all the dishes up, and we had got ice cream before I did dishes, so we were all pretty full. And then like 30 minutes later, my son wanted macaroni and cheese. So that's from last night, and I don't have a lot of counter space. So anyways, so here's my container, and how we pour the water in there, we found it's way easier if you have a funnel. So we stick the funnel on the top, and then I have a cup that I just, and I make my water pretty hot, so, because once you get going, it kind of cools down, so I like to make it pretty hot, and it just fills it up. This is what I do every morning for Paul. I usually don't bathe. Oh crap, I just made a mess. I usually don't bathe until nighttime, because I mean, I'm doing stuff outside all day. We're making a fire. By the end of the day, I'm covered with you know, grass clippings and dirt, and I smell like a campfire. So I usually bathe before bed. But last night I was really tired, so I just washed my face and I was like, to heck with it. So that's why I'm bathing this morning. Okay, so I got this filled up, and I actually think I did more than a gallon and a half because it's pretty full, but oh well, don't tell Paul. So when you want to lather up, you just, see? And it comes out pretty, I mean, it comes out pretty decent. So it's enough, and it's warm. And it's warm in here because we did buy a generator Friday. A really good generator. So we've been running that at nighttime. I have it going right now because I'm charging my phone for one. And it was a little nipply in here, so I had to turn the heat on. So it's comfortable now. With the generator, and the nice thing is on 2 gallons of gas with that generator, it runs for 9 hours. So, and like I said, we are literally only running it at nighttime when it's cold, and maybe during the day for an hour or so if, like, let's say yesterday we needed to pump up the four-wheeler tires. We use the air compressor, so, but other than that, we're just using it at nighttime. So anyways, this is how I'm showering, and I'm not going to show you guys for just nobody wants to see that. So I'm going to get cleaned up, and oh, up here got our toothbrushes and my brushes, and I'm going to have to show you guys how I wash my hair because I don't do it this way. Now luckily I'm used to only washing my hair once or twice a week. And with that, I've been doing it for 2 years. My hair doesn't get very greasy after like a day or so. Like literally by day 4 or 5, I start to look greasy. So that's pretty nice about that. I train my hair. Anyways, I do not wash my hair this way. I actually washed it in a 5-gallon bucket. And I'm gonna have to kind of like tweak that a little bit because it took, okay, for me to wash my hair and wash my daughter's hair, which her hair is just as long as mine, it took me a freaking hour. An hour. Well, that, and we got all bathed, but it was ridiculous. But with that being said, I will have to show you guys how I wash my hair on another video. It's maybe I'll tweak it by then. I don't know. It breaks my back. It's awful. It's god awful, but I'll learn. This is all a learning process. So ugh. Okay, so I got up this morning and I got all around because I needed to get around today. I was feeling a little sluggish. So I got around, had to go into town because I had to do laundry at the laundromat. Paul ended up, so we kind of redid this out here. We took down my clothesline, so we got to find some way to hang my clotheslines back up. So that was the first reason I had to do laundry in town. Second reason was I was pretty behind because of this weekend when we took the clothesline down and we ran out of water, like water to bathe and laundry and stuff. Now we had enough water. We had like 3 gallons left that we saved so we could bathe and do some dishes. And we actually went last night and bought like 5 more gallons of water because we were out. So I had to go fill up the 25-gallon water container, which I had someone comment asking about if it was waste. And that's that container was specifically bought from the previous owner of the camper for water because he had like a water pump hooked up in it. For some reason, this doesn't have its own little water tank underneath of it. So no, that's not for waste. That's for clean water, and we only use it to bathe and do dishes. Anyways, so went into town, did laundry, had to fill up water on all my cans, and then I had to get gas in the gas cans. And so I stopped at a rock quarry. I just wanted some prices on some rock because when we get our cabin, like, of course, you know, I gotta make it homey. And your girl scored free pallets. I'm gonna be building something out of pallets. What I'm building, I don't know yet. Something. I'm gonna think of it really soon. But so when I pulled up there, I asked him like prices on the rocks, and we kind of went over all that stuff. And I'm like, okay, second question. So what are you selling those pallets for? You selling them? And he's like, no, that's what I used to stack the rocks up with. And I'm like, all right. So drove back down and looked at some more rocks, and I came back and he told me, he's like, well, I got this pile over here, this stack of pallets that they're kind of junky. I'm not going to use if you want some. I'm like, heck yes. So we loaded up. I took 4 of them. Well, one of them's got like 2 attached to them, so I scored some free pallets today. I'm pretty happy. I'm gonna find something to do out of those. I was thinking like to make let me show you, to make like a deck under here because when it rains it gets so slop and muddy. I think I might make a deck under here, but I don't know. I'm gonna get on some Pinterest, try to get on some Pinterest because I have very little signal up here on the mountain. So that's what I did this morning. Now I didn't record while I was down in town because really there was nothing like exciting going on. We did find a little donut joint that is now our favorite. It's run by this Chinese couple and they know how to make some donuts. So, and they were fairly cheap, really good. I didn't buy enough donuts. I had one and the kids got 2 each. I'm like, so we had donuts, went to McDonald's, got an iced coffee. It's kind of like a treat. We haven't had like none of that crap like all week. So, which I usually don't, but like even sweet stuff. Like last night was the first night we went and got ice cream, and it's been a while since we've had some ice cream. Or it feels like a while, it feels like forever, and it's only been like a week. So that was a treat, and did laundry, got the gas, did the water. So the only thing I couldn't get was a P.O. box because apparently today is Columbus Day and the post office is closed. So, but I got a lot done, and I'm really excited about my pallets that I'm gonna do something with. So let's see what I can do with them. First things first, Mama got to unload the pallets, and this ain't gonna be so easy because I had that guy help me get them out, and this ain't opening. So, Lord have mercy. I just can't scratch Paul's truck. I'll be good as long as I don't scratch his truck. God forbid we scratch Paul's truck. I don't know how to do it. Lord! That was heavy. Girl ain't in good shape, but I'll get in good shape. It's not. Are you truly living life if you're not cutting your knuckles open? You see that? I'm shedding blood here on all my projects, so now I just gotta get these suckers apart, so that should be interesting. Alright y'all, safety first. Huh? Let's pray Mark you don't cut no fingers off.
We are all safety first. What?
Holy shit!
What?
I'm not doing this right, I don't know how to do this. Get back. Haha! I did it. Now, your girl may not know what the hell she's doing, but I'm gonna sure try. Now, that's the first time I've ever used one of those saws. Now, the last time I used any kind of saw was back in like 7th grade in shop class. And that was like the band saw. It wasn't the hand saw, so we'll see how this turns out. It may not be straight cut, but I'm sure gonna try. did it. 1 down, 5 to go. So I YouTubed how to take a pallet apart, right? Because I wanted to make sure I was doing it correctly. And I popped this video how to quickly and easily take apart a pallet, and it was a 2-minute video. And the brother's like, I took this pallet apart in like 5 minutes. Okay, in what time? Unicorn time, because this took me half an hour and I still got the bottom to do. Like, no, they don't take 5 minutes, at least not for me. Like, these gave me some issues, and I even had a board break on me. Like, so out of these, I only got 4 boards. Well, I ain't gonna attempt that because that's all cracked anyways. That ain't coming out. So that was not a 5-minute deal. That was like half an hour, and it was not even easy.
Come on, Maui.
It was the same thing.
Fill up all the jugs.
Yep.
Come here, Maui. Get in here. Oh, get up there. Get up there.